People are real tough on you meteorologists, and I just want to call them out because this is a slow storm. People didn't seem to hear that after every time you would say that. Ashton said it, Chris Spears was tweeting it. I mean, my goodness.
Exactly. Earlier this week, we thought it was actually coming in on Thursday night into Friday, but this storm has just been taking its sweet time. So things change so much in a forecast as a storm gets closer. And we talked about that on Monday, that this storm would drastically change by the time it got here, and it certainly did. So out on the eastern plains right now, we have heavy rain, and you may notice there's some dry areas to the south. That doesn't mean we're done. This is still a long ways to go for us, and actually started to snow finally up in the high country. Vail was sunny not that long ago, and now that snow has really started in that area. So the mountains are starting to get it as well. And again, Denver area, we are starting to get socked in a bit more too. So again, you may see it break up. Some people are saying, oh, it's not snowing near me right now. You're not done. We still have a ways to go. We're just getting a good first wave here up in Weld County, Larimer County. That snow is really coming down. And if we take a look again where our storm is currently, it is parked over the Four Corners. Now yesterday at about 10 o'clock at night, it was over Las Vegas. So it really has not made it very far in the last about 12 to 15 hours. So again, this is how slow this storm is moving. So again, that's why it's been a little bit tricky on the timeline, because this thing just has a mind of its own, and we can't ever fully predict how fast a storm will move until it actually gets going. So looking at this storm, it continues to move through Colorado tomorrow. By Monday morning, it should be out of the state, and we should just be getting a few fringes of snow left in the high country, but we should be dry for the Front Range and Eastern Plains by Monday. Maybe at best a few flurries are left. So let's time it out for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. We're going to continue to see snow, and by this evening, by about 7, 8 o'clock at night, we are fully socked in for the Front Range and Eastern Plains and over on the western side of the state. You guys really have not seen too much of this just yet. And then in the overnight hours, this is widespread rain and snow. Parts of the eastern plains you may never fully change over. And then we're looking at heavy snow tomorrow morning. So we talked about this yesterday and on Thursday. Slow moving storm. We thought it would start Saturday morning to begin with, and it changed to Saturday afternoon. So Sunday morning, you're going to wake up to a very different outcome. It'll be a much snowier out there and really piled up. And then we'll continue to see snow throughout the day, heavy at times. Like I said, could see 2 inches an hour with some banded snow in the Denver area and Front Range, and in the foothills up to 3 inches an hour. So again, the heavy bulky stuff is really to come. And by tomorrow night, it's breaking up around the Denver area, and then it really clears out by about midnight, 7 a.m. It should fully be done with, again, just a little bit of snow left out there. So our winter storm warnings are in place through 6 a.m. on Monday. They'll probably expire a little bit earlier than that, but we're looking at 12 to 24 inches of snow for the Denver area. Up north near Fort Collins and Boulder, you could see 15 to 30 inches of snow. And again, the foothills and Front Range mountains, you continue to be the bullseye of this storm with 24 to 48 inches of snow. 2 to 4 feet. I mean, that's an amazing amount of snow coming our way. And we have a few winter weather advisories in place as well. Northwestern mountains could see about 5 to 12 inches of snow, 7 to 14 for some farther areas off to the west, 8 to 16 once you get down into the San Juans. And we do expect, again, quite a bit of liquid from this in the Denver area, maybe 1 to 2 inches of liquid. And then up into the foothills, you could see 3 to 4. We need that moisture so bad. Our drought, we know, is pretty awful. So our snowfall total record for today is 7.1 inches of snow, and that's actually just from 2 years ago. And then 7.5 is the record for tomorrow. This one may be a little bit tricky in terms of accumulation, but again, we could get some good bursts coming in this afternoon, but tomorrow's daily record we should certainly shatter. Now, we've been talking about this all week. We are not going to get close to what we saw in 2003 with almost 32 inches of snow, but it's not out of the question we get close to that 2012 storm or over it when they had just about 16 inches of snow. 27 right now from our weather watcher, Cynthia Fisk. Thanks for the update in Silver Plume. And we're right about freezing for the Front Range and Eastern Plains. Temperatures are just going to continue to drop throughout the day. And looking at our 5-day forecast, 39 on Monday. Don't forget to set those clocks forward tonight. And then we could see a little bit more snow on Tuesday night.
Thank you, Lauren. Well, as Lauren just mentioned, Boulder could get about 2 feet of snow or more. Michael Abate